I'm sure everybody's seen the commercials of the magic eraser, and I was kind of skeptical, but I'm trying to get some scratches and dings off the walls. Not so much scratches, but marks, black marks, and dirty marks off the wall. And instead of going around with a can of paint, some touch-up paint, my wife decided to get some of this and try it out. And I have to say, it's pretty good stuff. So here I'll show you how to use it. It's just, I mean, it's so simple I could use it, right? What you do, it says here, how to use, wet, squeeze, and erase. So I got the 4-pack, and they looks like this, like a big sponge. So just run some water on it, not too much, just enough to get it wet, because if you get too much water on it and you squeeze it, it foams up on you. So let's go try it out. Right, here's a little mark here on the wall, and it looks like just something rubbed up against it. Now the best way to use this thing is, you've probably seen it on TV where they kind of scrub like this. Well, basically what this is, it's literally an eraser. There's some abrasive on it, and when you rub, it wears out. Now I'm gonna go ahead and scrub it like this, and then I'll show you another way to use it. So let me hold the camera in the other hand. So you see the mark there? So you can go left and right, up and down, and just like an eraser, that mark's gone. It's pretty, kind of happens before your eyes. But you see it takes some of the paint off with it. So don't go crazy, because it does remove just a slight hint of the paint. So if you don't have enough paint, you can get down to the drywall and you leave a blank spot. Here's another spot right here. You can see that? Let's see here. Yeah, a little red mark right there. Hold the camera steady. And that's it. So you notice that the edge is getting kind of thin. Now I'll keep using it. There's a red spot right there. And you can use it on drywall or anything that's painted. So, alright, let's move on to the next one. Okay, here's another one. I don't know if you can see that. Gone. There's another mark right here. Now, it doesn't get everything, but it gets most of things, and if anything, it'll reduce the severity of it, so you don't have to use as much touch-up paint. Now here's what I'm getting to. See, when you get down to the really thin, it leaves these little roly-polies, I call them, and they fall off. These little particles fall off, and it wears out. So you gotta watch those little roly-polies and pick them up when they fall. Okay, so to avoid getting that little squished out part and having little roly-polies fall off, what I do is I hold it kind of edgewise and I scrub this way, and that way it uses the whole edge. And I'm kind of pinching it a little bit, but you want to go left and right, up and down, so as to not leave a mark, because it does kind of lighten up the area a little bit. Here's another spot right there. Right there. So you want to kind of use a little bit bigger, clean a little bit bigger area than the actual spot. That way it kind of blends in a little bit better. There you go. Gone. Okay, here's a mark here that I couldn't erase away. I think it's more of a cut anything else, but I worked on it a little bit. So it doesn't get everything off, but let's see here, like this mark here. Maybe we'll get that one off, I think. Yep, see, it's going away. So don't be disappointed if the first couple of things you work on don't go away. It does work. In fact, I think that one's starting to lighten up a little bit. Let's go to a really bad spot. Okay, last one. Here's a really bad little thing on the wall. So I work on it here. Gone. Because a lot of times you really don't know what's causing those little marks, and this is definitely often a lot faster and probably a lot more economical than going around with a can of paint and trying to paint over these things. There you go, the Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. Kind of a surprise, actually. Surprise it actually works as advertised. So give it a shot, guys. There's one on the door frame here. There you go, right before your eyes are gone. Let's see. A little red spot. That's all I got. One more. See you later.